Toby, and this is my wife, Teresa, and welcome to our podcast.
And today's podcast is about relationships. If you guys have any suggestions on what you guys want to hear us talk about, please leave it in the comment section down below. And we hope you enjoy episode 3 of the TNT podcast.
Look forward to episode 4 soon.
Yes. All right, here it goes. So, relationship talk, all right? So, the biggest red flags in relationships. Do you want to start, baby? What are the biggest, red flags in relationships, do you think? I think love bombing, obviously, and that is, we all know, if you gift people right away, like, your girlfriend or boyfriend, if you, like, gift them, like, give them lots of gifts, if you tell them I love you too quick,
Negging.
Yeah, negging, which
is giving a compliment, which is putting them down and then giving them a compliment so you can make them feel bad about themselves but pick them up at the same time. If you have a steady conversation rapport with each other, and then that changes from going to talking at a regular pace to no anything at all, and they ghost you, red flag, because that means they probably got somebody else or multiple people.
Ghosting is, like, honestly
gaslighting.
Well, yeah.
Gaslighting the hell out of people, catfishing.
Oh my God! I forgot about catfishing. Have you ever been catfished, babe?
In a sense, yeah.
But never. Was it by me?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say. Wait, when? You want to explain?
Well, not really catfish, like they lied about who they were completely, but like they made themselves out to be different than they were, and they made themselves look way different than they actually were.
Who?
There's plenty of them.
What? And what'd you do? I've never been catfished. I remember we thought that we could have catfished each other, but we didn't. Oh, wait.
I ain't gonna say not live.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Let's see what else. When you constantly fight a lot, like every single day.
Picking little petty fights over nothing at all, that's red flag. Ignoring
for no reason. Well, that's like kind of like ghosting in a way.
Oh yeah.
But like, okay, like let's say you're like just start dating someone and like a week later you just stop talking to them. Yeah. Well, that's ghosting, yeah. So what are the biggest green flags?
Well, actions speak louder than words. So instead of either saying it and never doing it, and doing it, or saying it and doing it is one of the biggest things. Keeping promises. Never make a promise that you can't keep unless it's out of your control.
Never lying.
Never lying.
Yes.
Communication.
Communication is key. Communication is key to relationships, guys. Okay?
Trust.
Yes.
You gotta be able to laugh together.
Yes, and absolutely, like, do nothing together and everything together and have the best time. Like, honestly,
you got to be able to like sit in complete silence with them and it not be uncomfortable no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, what was it?
If you find yourself telling them all of the good things that happened to you first, that's a good sign as well, because they're the person that you want to tell things to the most first, because you're excited and you want them to know.
Mm-hmm.
Affection.
Yeah, showing affection, whether it's, any kind of affection. Doesn't matter what it is, any kind of affection.
Yeah, physical, emotional, mental.
Mm-hmm. Even just a text, that's showing affection.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let them know that you're
writing a little sticky note before you go somewhere or whatever.
Right. Like what else? There's any more that we miss? Like,
sexual compatibility. I mean,
is that a green flag though?
Huh?
Is that really a green flag?
Yeah, I mean...
Is it?
Even though, I mean, when it comes to the end of the day, looks don't always and truly don't matter.
Well, you told me you have to be physically attracted, though.
Yeah, you do. Everybody. I mean, you have to be.
But what are like the most ugliest, girl like you that you ever seen, but they had the best personality ever that attracts you so much to you want to get to know more. Then what?
Well, then it doesn't matter what the looks would be like. I mean, as long as the sexual chemistry was there, then it would
That makes sense.
work out. I mean, it's not like you gotta have a fucking 10 out of 10 face or 10 out of 10 body or all that. No.
Which reminds me, so if you're dating someone with 10 out of 10 face and you see somebody flirting with, your girlfriend, fiance or spouse, either in real life or, online, like, how do you feel about it? What do you do about it?
Well, I mean, obviously, that's been apparent. I mean, that's been shown,
yeah.
but
I know.
I mean, obviously, I have always and foremost, any guy that's ever hit on her, I have respectfully and nicely asked them to stop the first time. And then when they keep going, that's when things escalate. Or when it's dudes that are like, I'm gonna be your sugar daddy. Those people, they don't deserve a conversation. Like, if you view women as an object that you can just put money for and they're supposed to do whatever you say so, no. Women weren't put on this fucking earth to please us or please anybody. That's not how it was. So, when you think of that, no.
Damn right.
And, as far as, other people hitting on your spouse, you can take it in strides. There's nothing wrong if somebody says something one time and then if you ask them to stop, they're quiet. But if somebody's persistent about it and it's the same person, then obviously there's something wrong.
Well, what about if it's in real life? Are you gonna fight them, or you're
Well,
you're
no.
just gonna...
In real life, I would do the same thing. I would tell the person listen, that's my wife. I'd appreciate if you treat her with the respect that she deserves, and go from there.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, I like that. What about what are your thoughts on opposite sex friendships, either online or real life?
Well, I'm a guy. I'm a guy, so it's gonna get criticism. But honestly, it doesn't work because
I believe.
I'll explain why. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't say, "Oh, I'm your friend. I'm not looking for that. I don't want that. None of that."
Blah, blah, blah. No.
But you stick around for years, or months and months and months. They only stick around for the vulnerability. They're buying their time. And then once they see an opportunity, male or female, then they dive in and they try to then take the person even though they're not away from their spouse.
Right.
And in friendships, there's always going to be things that are inappropriately said. No matter whether it's the guy, whether it's the girl, something will be brought up. It's a male and a female talking. Something as far as looks, sex, feelings, something is going to come up in that conversation at some point in time.
And that leads to cheating.
And exactly, and then that leaves nothing to cheating.
Right.
So
honestly, I agree with him. This, opposite. Unless you go. Okay, let's say that Toby and I. Let's say we go on a date. With another couple. That I'm friends with a girl and he's friends with a guy. That's fine.
Right.
But if the guy, his guy friend, my girlfriend's, dude hits on me, that's a problem.
And vice versa.
Exactly. And that's why, you can't trust anybody. You really cannot. Like, honestly.
Especially nowadays. Like, you don't know what the fuck people are into.
People's intentions are bad nowadays.
The most normal people are the most fucking kinkiest, fucked up sexual people.
Yes.
Like, they really are. Like, they look so plain, average, Joe, whatever. But best believe once they get you in your house, or in their house, you're going down into a dungeon or something, and your ass about to be tied up, whipped, gagged, all kinds of shit, because sex isn't enough for most people nowadays.
It's really not.
Because they've been watching PORN for God knows how many decades, and that's not only taught men not only the wrong shit to do to women, like God,
the Bundy?
Huh?
The Ted Bundy?
No, I'm talking about sexually.
Oh, I'm saying they can turn into stuff like that.
Also, but also it's desensitized men to their women. Like, if you've got a woman, why do you need to go watching that stuff? Like, why do you need to go do that deed? Like, your woman should be more than enough for you.
And that leads me to, so how does that, so how do you stay, committed and faithful to your partner in, online and or real life? In situations like that. Hi, Rubberduck, what's up?
I mean, in real life, honestly, there's nothing in real life you can do to avoid that situation other than if somebody were to, flirt or hit on you, is to turn them down flat out and flat right, and that be the end of it. No matter how much they pester you, no matter how much they bother you, you don't give in like, okay, I'll just give you my number so you'll shut up. No, because that'll lead to more.
Right. If you give someone your number, that is the very first one. That's actually, emotionally cheating. Like, that's your very, very first, step to emotionally cheating. Doesn't matter if it's friends or not. You don't give anybody your number if you're with somebody.
Right.
No matter what.
And I have zero female. Well, sorry. I have a second mother that's a friend, but she's a second mother. And this woman's old. Not old, but old.
Oh, older than us.
So, but other than that, I don't have a single female friend in my life.
I don't have a single, male friend, except for you guys on here, but that's it.
But as far as online goes, as far as, that, honestly, you have to limit your interactions as far as what apps you're on, because certain apps are known for certain things, so people have to learn to avoid those apps when they're in relationships.
Like Snapchat.
And then, as well, when you're in the other apps and people do whatever. Are you okay, babe?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I mean, as far as online and other apps and stuff like that, really, the only thing you can do is either, 1, ignore the person, 2, tell the person what your life situation is. Yeah, that was bad. You drink that?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why, go ahead, though.
But,
after all this stuff that happened.
Too cold?
Wait, that's the way it's supposed to be. Exactly, yes. After all this stuff that happened in Houston, that wrecked my 15 relationship. Exactly, yeah.
Too cold, I don't know what that means, but and like I was saying, as far as on here, you have to either ignore it or explain your situation, because people don't read fucking bios. You could literally, write the most in-depth leslo.
He's just calling out people.
Huh?
He's just calling out people.
Oh, sorry. What was I saying?
I'm talking about, how to stay faithful.
I was saying something.
Online.
I know, but
That's because it's bio.
huh?
Oh, bios. People's bios.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. As far as bios, people don't read it. You could literally like even if the app didn't allow it, which they don't, you could put like everything in neon light up, blinking, brightest freaking letters of how in love you are and kids and everything, and had a fucking flashing banner, fireworks going off behind it, everything. And nobody's gonna care. They're not gonna read it. And even if they do happen to read it, it doesn't mean shit to them.
They still do it.
And they skip past it and do it. So, like, people need to learn to respect, like, if somebody took the time to write something in their bio, then that's what they mean, and that's how they feel, and that's who they are, and they should respect that.
Exactly. And it's the same for girls and guys. Like, girls are just the same.
I'm not talking about
it's
just...
It's literally the same for both men and women. Both men and women are the exact same way with everything.
I'm not talking one gender. I'm talking all genders. So, yeah. I mean...
So for me, like, how to stay, faithful, obviously, to him. So obviously, I've literally been living with him, for the last 11 years. Okay. We got together officially, finally, when we were 22 years old. We just turned 22. And even though we've broken up, our hearts were still together. But, yes, will we talk to other people? Yeah. But, we always knew that we were going to be together forever. Just knowing in the back of my head that, no matter what, we're always going to be together, until the day we die. That's what, makes me not cheat. Online, I don't give my number out to people because I know that that's, number one, the first, step of cheating. First step of cheating is giving someone your number. Honestly, you do not text any man or woman if you're with somebody, especially if you're serious. Even if you're not serious, even if you just like start dating, you do not give anybody your number at all. Period. Because that's so disrespectful in every single way possible. I mean, unless your partner's cool with it, or unless you guys are like in an open relationship, and that's a different story. But if you're in a monogamous relationship like we are, then that's just no, you don't do that. So, if you are in a narcissistic either friendship or relationship, what are the signs, and how do you get out of it successfully without getting hurt? Well, I actually did research on this because I made a YouTube video about it. But I'm going to give you guys some tips just in case you guys are, if you guys know somebody that have a friend or that's either has a friend that is a narcissist that's trying to get away from them or is in a relationship with a narcissist. Thank you. So number one, with a friendship, you need to kind of slowly but surely back away. Don't text them as much. Don't, call them as much. Don't go, don't hang out with them. Don't, just, slowly detach yourself from them. They're going to go crazy over and over and over because they need you. They need you. They need you. They need you so much. But yeah, basically make sure that when you're, trying to get away from the friendship narcissist or the friend that is a narcissist, that you have their number blocked, and everybody that you're friends with, that knows them, is not, they have their number blocked too, because obviously, and also, they're just know that, this friendship or this friend is going to put your shit on blast. If they know your secrets, they're going to put you on fucking blast. They really, really are. Okay. Thank you.
There we go.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Alright, sounds good. Wait, well, some of the actually tried her damnedest to get me the poison, but I would put it back to her. Good. But anyway, so Yeah, so make sure that all your friends that, are friends with this narcissistic friend, is has them blocked on all social media. But just know that there's gonna be flying monkeys. They're gonna be talking shit about you. But you know what? That's just what happens. They're gonna tell your deepest, darkest secrets. But you know what? Who gives a fuck? Like honestly, you know what? They're just making themselves look like a fool. And sometimes narcissists, friendships are like they're like ways you could tell is like if they compare themselves to you, if they're jealous of you, like if they
Act like you.
Yeah, they try to like act like you, sound like you, dress like you, like literally copy you in every single way, shape, or form. Like literally like, try to make their body look like yours, try to like make their face look like yours. Like talk like you, do things that seem like you. Like that's right. You need real friends, like not fake friends. And also, they will talk shit about you, like constantly. They'll talk mad shit about you to every single person they know. That's another sign too. Any other signs of narcissist friends, babe? They will love bomb you, with a bunch of gifts, like every single time. Like, what's up, Grable? Hi, Punk Rocker. What's up? They will literally like love bomb you, like the same way in your relationship. They will literally like flower you with gifts, like and just uplift you, like be like, oh my god, you're like the most beautiful person I've ever seen, like you're the best person I've ever known, like but yet you're literally talking to so and so all this bad shit about you, saying, oh, this person did this, they did this, like it's no. And then when you find out from the grapevine, that's how you know, okay, it's time to break up that friendship. But just know that, yes, that person and their flying monkeys are going to be after you for a long time. Okay? But it's just, narcissistic relationships are just as bad as friendships. I never had a narcissistic, friend, thank God, but I've seen it happen. But for relationships, come here. Oh God. Wow. Hey guys, speaking of, there on Reddit there was a girl in Hong Kong metro while streaming. Does it not sound familiar? Anyway, so I just try to say that because obviously, if you know, you know. If you look at my, my YouTube channel, my main one, you guys will know what I'm talking about, aka Trey. Anyway, but yeah, so with relationships though.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well,
she's so fucking
yeah, y'all not even posted right here. Oh no! Oh. Well, I'm glad. I mean, literally, I picked out all these topics, like, literally. I picked up these topics this time. Last time we did it.
Wow.
But
she's a Twitch streamer. That dude is ridiculous. And you can show it. It's not like graphic, so you can show it on there if you wanted. This dude is ridiculous. She's like a famous Twitch streamer, and he obviously knew her, and out of nowhere did it. Did what he did.
wow.
Hey, look.
Guys, look at it.
Hold on, let me start it over. Hold on.
Just keep on. You guys have to see. Actually, I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
I don't like to show that. We make it band.
No.
You guys know.
I mean, like you can see. Hold on. You can tell me.
There's a famous Twitch streamer that literally is being stalked.
Alright, now watch.
Okay, watch.
No, you watch before you show.
Oh, I can't show it. Trigger warning. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Okay, turn it off. I can't. Anyway.
Ridiculous.
So, oh yeah, that is ridiculous. So if you're, sorry, ADHD. Sorry, it's just like, it's really loud. Anyway, sorry. Come closer.
I don't know.
Anyway, sorry. Okay, so if you are in a relationship with a narcissist and you're trying to get out of it, I would give every dime to my ex. And she'd tell me you spent it when I was privileged. See, that right there is a red flag, and that's right there is a sign of narcissist. Oh my god. I would give, babe, Matt said I would give every dime to my ex, and she'd tell me you spent it when I would even privilege you.
I've been through the same.
Yeah. He's actually had how many, 2 narcissistic exes?
Probably more.
Can you speak over, please?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So how to tell that you're in a narcissistic relationship? Okay. So number 1, they're all about themselves. Number 2, the love bombing, and number 3, they're gonna literally, legit gaslight you into making you think that you're crazy. I don't know. Why is Bradshaw being quiet? And why he's probably right? Yeah, right. Yeah, Missy. I think no, she's listening.
I talk the majority of the time.
No, yeah, you did. Sorry. So, what was I saying? Shit.
You're talking about narcissistic.
I know, but what did I say? Oh yeah, the love bombing, the gaslighting. Like they will make you feel crazy. Like okay, so like with Trey and Hannah. Like Hannah was legit, narcissistic friend. Like she made me feel bad for what I did, and that was calling Trey out, But with love bombing and gaslighting, they will make you feel crazy, like you're in the wrong for doing like anything. Anything you do is wrong, and they're always right. And they never want to talk about themselves. They only want to talk about themselves. They never want to talk about you and your feelings. Like they're always right, and you're always wrong, no matter what. Yep, yeah, exactly. And there's okay, what other signs? There's a lot of signs though. Yeah. So what other signs, maybe? I'm trying to think.
You know better than I do about the narcissism stuff, like.
No, I know. Oh yeah. Okay, so my ex, Brad. Like, okay, so like he for like 7 years legit until like he finally sold me from him. Well, not sold from him, but like got me out of that shit. Like literally, Brad, he would manipulate me so much, thinking that I would never be loved by anybody else. Like that only he could love me, and nobody can ever love me like he could. Wrong. Okay, he'd always literally get me with everything, but yet he would steal money from me, and then help me look for the money that was stolen from me. But yet he was willing to steal it. That's a red flag too, and relationships also. If they literally tell your parents that you're doing something wrong when they're doing the same shit, that's another sign too. Now, like that's just some of the signs. Like, I mean, I have a whole entire different video on this on the main channel,
you
but
talk for a day on this.
Yeah, legit. Like, I mean,
well, I'm not being mean. I'm just.
It's just because I've been through so much of that fucking shit.
Oh yeah, and you've done your research.
Yeah, and like no matter what no matter what guys I was trying to like date, he would always like legit, try to be friends with them. He would try to be friends with Toby, like legit. Like he would literally try to be best friends with him.
The only reason he's still walking and didn't go over a hotel balcony is because she made me not.
He stalked me at my work. And this is after we were broken up. This is when we were together, when we had the wild.
He fucking came to my hotel trying to bum every goddamn thing in the fucking world for me. Cigarettes, food, other things, and shit. And honestly, he was by the railing, and I honestly was getting ready to flip his ass over the railing. And I texted her and told her I wanted to beat the brakes off of him, but she told me no.
Because I didn't want, I didn't want him to go to jail. But yeah, but like, I mean, he talked me at my work all the time. And this was like, literally 6 years after we broke up. Like, 8 years. Like, bro, like, move on. Like, and also, he got my number, like, because I just got, a new number because I had an iPhone. And I don't even know how I got my number. Like, like, that's how crazy they are. And they will never get over you. Like, and they will always talk shit about you, no matter what. And they will have everybody, like, literally anybody and everybody, talk shit about you, making you look like the bad person, but really they're, in the wrong. Also, they will constantly cheat on you. Some of them will even, physically. Some of them will do horrible things to you, but yet expect you to say, sorry. So now I'm going to give you, some tips on how to get out of that relationship successfully, okay? Number one, make sure that they're blocked from everything, okay? And number two, delete all social media. Make sure all your friends, just like the friendships, make sure all of your friends are, they don't talk to them at all, because if you have a friend that's associated with them, it's, you're never going to get away from the person at all, period. Because there's always going to be some little way, for your ex to get to you. Okay?
Change your number, change your email.
Yeah, change your number, change your email, make sure you have cash. Get cash, especially let's say that they were the, bread maker. Make sure you have cash, like your parents or your sister, your brother, one of your best friends. Make sure that when you try to get out, let's say you guys have a house together, make sure that you have a plan and set make sure you have cash, hit him, and they do not find out. Number one, number two, and especially if you have a kid. Oh my God,
go bag.
I
said have a go bag.
Yeah, have a go bag, like a go-to bag ready, and make sure that your child is given to one of your parents or someone that you trust, a day before. Just so you have a fun night with them, just so you can get away with them or get away from them. And also, wait, now here's a question. I don't know if I should worry about it, but should I feel bad how I loved her? No, do not feel bad. And could she have changed back? She will not change back. She will not change back. The way she was in the beginning, that was just a phase. That was that was a mask she put on. That's it. That was a mask that she put on to, literally get, to manipulate you. That's what they do. They literally wear a mask for a short minimum time. But, do not ever talk to this person again. And, so when you plan to leave, okay, let's say you have a child with them, make sure that child is not in the house, okay? They're with a trusted person. Thank you, bestie. Hi Liz, what's up? And also, the night that you leave, you have, a bag ready, okay, and it's hidden, to where he has no idea, and you have, enough cash on you to make sure you get away from them. Let's say you have to drive, 1,000 miles. Make sure there's no trackers on your cars. Make sure there's no trackers on your phones. Get a whole new phone. Get everything new. Get new computers. Everything new. Get everything new, and do not let anybody know except for that one trusted person know where you're going, and have them meet up with you. And then when you have to go back and grab the rest of your stuff, have cops come with you. Because obviously they're going to notice the next day that it's over. But make sure that they are, asleep, dead asleep, before, you sneak out because you're done with it. And also, it is a known fact that it takes 7 times to actually leave a person that's a narcissistic or a narcissist, sometimes, successfully, and never ever go back. It actually is a fact. But there is so many people that are narcissists that are undiagnosed, so you never even know if they're really narcissists. And it makes you wonder, it's wait, am I the bad person? Did I do something wrong? No. If they're treating you like shit and making everything all about them and not you, it's just a one-sided relationship, that it's a toxic or, a narcissistic relationship. And you do not want that. And now she's 15 and 6. Wait. So, but those are the tips that I have on how to get out of the relationship, safely, with friends and narcissistic relationship. But, fiance, no. No, here's a comment. Oh, she has kids? So your ex has kids that are 15 and 16? Hi, Liz Jackson. What's up?
Oh, all my stuff is shipped.
That's awesome. Kim's actually happy for you. Do you guys have any questions? Any more questions on, anything that we talked about at all?
Get rid of this since we don't need it anymore.
Yeah? Okay, go ahead. Go for it. Hi, Idaho. Okay, now it's question time. So let's see. Let's hear your question, Matt. Hello, how are you? Let's hear your question. How are you? You just missed our, we just talked about a bunch of stuff within like 35 minutes. How can you get the right girl?
Honestly, you don't go looking. Like, don't go on any dating apps. Don't go to any, like, events, like, for singles, or don't go to anything like that, or go looking in places for girls, bars, clubs, etc. Like, honestly, go to your grocery store. Go to your gas station.
Coffee shop.
Go to wherever you go to your normal little stores, shops, food, restaurants, whatever. And, you know, if you see somebody that you have a interest in, try to spark up a conversation, or, try to do something that would, get their attention in a positive way.
I did hear that Facebook dating actually has been helping, because they have a new thing called Facebook dating.
Oh, yeah.
But we actually,
If they do, it's because of us.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe our love story, really pushed it out there. I don't know. But people have actually been using Facebook dating. And, it's actually been, working out for people. But I'm not saying all. And also, people have been on TikTok. I'm not saying, do it, because I honestly do not recommend to do it on this app, especially because, especially from my personal experiences, they ain't shit, and they are literally only after one thing: the pee. So, and no, especially but I do know two successful stories. They're both lesbian couples that met each other on this app, and they fell in love. They actually both got married, and they're actually still together after 3 years, and they're happy, and they're in love, and they're really happy and successful. How do I get my fiance to understand what we are talking about? Communication.
No. That's more like, let me answer that one.
Okay.
So my experience, honestly, I can't say, and I don't know, like, how you guys talk or how you communicate. But when you're trying to get whatever feelings that you have across, or whatever things you want to talk to her about across, the best advice that I can give you, honestly, is before you go into it, keep her feelings in mind first. Because how you react is going to determine how she's going to react. So, oh no, I'm not saying that you don't, but you just have to honestly put yourself more in her shoes and see it from her point of view. Like, I don't know, say...
I'm not your ex.
Huh?
I'm not your ex.
What?
Let them know that you're not their ex.
Oh, well, that too, yeah.
And it gives you a chance to prove that you're different.
I was going to say that, say, like, she has a certain issue with, say, a fucking hobby that you have, right? Explain to her how much you enjoy doing things with her, how much you enjoy your time with her, but at the same time, you enjoy doing this, that, or the other, and it's not that you don't want her involved or anything like that, but you just want to have some you time. And it goes with other things as well, as far as, certain, like, big fighting points in relationships.
And also let her know that you appreciate her for everything that she does. Communication is key. Communication is number one. If you have no communication, it will not work. If there is no communication or even trust in the relationship, then the relationship, it's not there. Like, there is a relationship, honestly. So, I think I come across kind of rigid, I guess. I would like really jot down or like write down, you know, things you want to say, and then practice how you want to say it to her.
Right.
And ways that you understand it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That, and to elaborate on that, once you write it down, read it either in your head or read it out loud, and then think how you would react and think how you would feel if you said that to yourself or somebody said that to you, and then maybe you might see like, oh, okay, like this I could change up.
Oh, I told her I appreciate what she had to do for me today, which was running me to work, and she
That's good.
And she teared up. Oh, that's good. See? There you go. There you go. That's a start. With a smile. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
See?
And the biggest thing is actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, make sure you keep up the reactions. Because if you just talk, then, you know, and just keep talking and talk without doing anything, they're not going to believe you.
Yeah.
So as long as you stick to that, then, you know, and as long as you know, tell her what you did today, you know, it'll work out.
Right. Honestly, I mean, if you, obviously it seems like you're in love with her. I mean, I don't know the situation, but obviously it seems like you two are in love. So whenever, you know, you tell her you love her, maybe add on each time why, like a reason why. Like, hey baby, I love you because you make me a better man. And then, you know, each time, you know, give her a little boost of different things like that. And then she'll know how much you appreciate her, and that she'll see that, you know, wow, okay, you know, he really loves me, and, you know, what I'm doing is making him feel good about himself.
That's perfect. Like, okay, so thank you, baby, I love you. So, like, he said because, so, I started doing that to him. For him, like, I had, he doesn't know, he has, like, a binder filled with, you know, things that I love about him, and why I'm in love with him, and why I appreciate him, and, he literally keeps a notebook. I wrote it, like, every single day for the first month, but then, you know, when February happened and stuff like that, I was gonna slow down, but I'm gonna start, you know, doing it again. Because I made some mistakes. I've you know, taken accountability, and I've, you know, admitted my mistakes from the past. And, you know, when he found out, he was really, really upset. And I took accountability, and I wanted to prove, you know, my love to him, and he loved it. Like, he literally teared up. He loved it.
What seeps out? Just asking. And, if you could, give it give an example of like how you would explain and apologize for something, if you wouldn't mind.
We work it out, but it kind of throws triggers on both sides. Positive triggers.
And I'll tell you another thing too that will, you know, be a big game changer for you, to let her know. Of course you want to apologize anytime you're wrong. I've been an asshole plenty of times, and I'm not going to say I haven't. And I've made it a point to make sure that I apologize now that I realize that I'm in the wrong. But sometimes they don't want an apology. Sometimes just hug them. Just give them a hug. Honestly, just give your girl a big hug, a kiss on the forehead, and say I love you.
Just get like literally just like squeeze them, and, you know, like, especially if you're like fighting and just like non-stop fighting, and you just can't remember resolution. Like, you know, like when Toby and I do, like, when we just like keep fighting over and over, we can't find a solution. One of us will just stop and just, you know, hug each other, like really close, really close to, really, I can't talk. Sorry. We just stop and, you know, one of us will go up to each other and just give each other a huge big hug and squeeze and, you know, say I love you and I'm sorry. And then literally, you know, when we calm down, we, you know, communicate with each other on, you know, why we feel, how we felt, what started the problem, why it started, and then we solve, you know, the problem. But sometimes, you know, just giving them, like, stopping, you know, in the middle of, like, you know, fighting, like, you know, huge, and just giving them a huge squeeze, and just, you know, giving them a kiss on the forehead, you know, it'll literally makes everything so much better. So, that's what we do. So you're right, you know, love and notice each other, you know, on why we love each other. We do that and apologize and we do everything you're saying and it makes us really, really inside and we giggle. See? There you go. There you go. You guys have been together for how long now? Oh, question from Omar. What if they told you they didn't want a relationship but led you on where what? They were using you. Literally, they led you on because you were a rebound or they were bored, honestly. And you need to get rid of them. Literally, get in the boot. That's what you do and move on because you know you deserve better and they ain't shit. They ain't shit because you deserve better. So keep that in your head. They ain't shit. They deserve better. 9 months and a couple of days. For which was on social media. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the girl you've been. Okay, so you're with the girl that you've been with for a while now. Okay. Wow, it's almost been a year. Wow. I mean, obviously, all couples fight. We bicker. We bicker all the time. I'm a huge pain in the ass. I'm not gonna deny it. Like, he can be an asshole. But that's how all couples are. And if you say that you don't fight, you're a fucking liar. Like, all couples fight. And if you don't fight, then there's something really wrong. Because you need to fight. Like, couples need to fight. And if you don't fight, that shows you don't care about each other. But fighting each other, shows that you actually care about the person, you have emotion. But, any other questions? I like this. We should definitely do a Q&A after every, towards like the second half. In the end, we should do it.
Well,
I like this.
But the next time, we'll have to. It won't be about a relationship, so let's switch it up.
I don't know. One year and 7 months sober. So. That's good, honestly. Okay. So I actually want to talk about this too, like, what to do, if you have a partner that it has, that is addicted, or, is a addict, and what ways to help them and stuff like that. So that's really, really good that you got started before you met her, because if you weren't, then, things would be a lot, things would be a lot, more difficult. So, yeah, I know. Almar's posted.
There were 7, but
there's 3 people posted. Well, Rattlesnake, he's posted, Almar's posted, and someone else. But yeah. But I'm happy that, that you're sober. Sobriety is honestly the best thing, and keep it up. Do not go back no matter what. Even if you feel like, the first year, especially even the first, 2 years are the hardest. But just keep it up, buddy. You got this. You got this. And your life does restart, with sobriety. It really does. I'll be 6 years November 1st. Wow, it's coming up. Oh my, no! That's less than 2 months away. 6 years. Wow. That's insane, actually. Wow.
I'm very proud of it.
I know. I can't wait till I hit my 10-year mark. That's something you're proud of. 10 years? That's something you're proud of. Especially H cold turkey. That's something you're proud of. But, Bessie, do you have any questions? Or does anybody else have any questions?
I'm gonna end up getting off in a few minutes.
Damn right. Yes. Mm-hmm. You're thinking, okay. So after, like, when I get off live, we should do the intro and outro on here. And then I'll put together, just a...
Oh, fair.
You're just listening, Bessie? Okay. That's fine. Well, I know if you have any questions, obviously you'll text me, but yeah. But yeah. So, we have... I'm not gonna say we have 9 minutes left, but yeah. So,
What?
I'm not gonna say we have 9 minutes left, but yeah.
Oh.
Hello, Eric.
You said
What about the whole thing of being nice to someone you're interested in? Okay, wait, oh, I missed. Okay, hold on. What about the whole thing of being nice to someone you're interested in? Oh, yeah, okay, so if they're literally, like, you know, leading you on, like, or the nice guy finishes last. Oh, baby, the nice guy finishes last. What, you want to talk about that? Because we used to say that all the time. I'm not a guy, though. But honestly, last guys honestly do finish last because, I mean, in the end, a woman, like, when women go through their, you know, little, like, fuckboy phase, they realize, like, we don't want that. We want, you know, a genuine nice guy that actually wants to treat us good, you know? So, honestly, not nice guys finish last, the best men finish last. And that's when they, you know, marry the love of their life, the one they're supposed to be with. But, yeah, last place, we come out top. Exactly, yeah. But to answer, you know, what about the whole thing of being nice to someone you're interested in? If you're interested in someone, and, I mean, if you guys, you know, are talking about being in a relationship, like, you, okay, so, are you guys talking about being in a relationship, or just, like, casually dating? Omar. So if you guys are just casually dating, then I wouldn't worry about it. I'm going to put too much effort into it, but if you're trying to, like, get in a relationship with them, then, take it slow. Make sure that, you know, for a fact, a little of both. Okay. Well, if you're casually dating, you're not taken, so you can date anybody else because you're not, you know, you don't have a label on it. And as long as, you know, you both are okay with casually dating and also seeing other people, then that's fine. But if you guys are only interested in each other, make sure you communicate that. Make sure you're, like, that you both are on the same page. And if they ghost you, then you know that, you know, they're just playing you. And they're just bored. I mean, I've been used, you know, because they were before. And because I was just, you know, not a rebound. Well, I've been the rebound for my ex. But, you know, basically, I was used by a bunch of men in the past, and girls actually too, just because they're bored and they just wanted someone to. So, yeah. But don't be nice. Don't be a pushover. Don't be, you know, a rug. You know, you just make sure that, you know, you communicate what you want. Tell them what the fuck you want. Tell them what the fuck you want. Be straightforward. Be blunt. And if they don't like it, put them out. So, any last questions, guys? This is a good episode. I like this one. We picked up the pieces and able to keep them together stronger because we know and have been there. Exactly. Yes, exactly. We pick up the pieces and are able to keep each other stronger because we know and have them in there. Exactly. Babe, do you have any last words? Or like any last advice to the men? And I'll get some advice to the girls.
Honestly, if you truly care or love somebody, and it's somebody that you're going to be spending your life with, or you are planning on that, all I can say is just stick to your word, no matter what. Don't ever let anything in the world, outside, inside, whatever it is, influence. Don't ever let it change your word. Your word is your bond when it comes to your wife. And make sure that you always, and I mean every single day, always make sure that you let them know how much they mean to you and how much they are worth to you. Because if you don't, somebody else is going to. And
someone else is going to, yeah.
Your life is not going to go the way you want to.
Yeah.
Treat your woman like a queen, and it'll be all good. It's not happy wife, happy life.
No.
It's all about equality. It's give and take on both sides.
Mm-hmm. It should both be 50-50 or 100.
You have to be willing to compromise in situations. And the last thing I'll say is sometimes it's better to walk away than to sit and fight.
Should we have to push and push to have the ones? Or should we have to push and push to have the ones we have now to block out the past? Yes. Wait. Should we have to push and push to have the ones we have now to block out the past? Babe?
Oh, wait.
Matt says, should we have to push and push to have the ones we have now to block out the past?
No, because if the person you're with now is the right person, they should make the past irrelevant. Like, honestly, and I'm not going to say how many, but I've been with more men. I've been with more women than most men can dream of in a lifetime, and I'm not proud of it. But she has made me forget every single detail. Like, I can't remember a single sexual experience with a girl. I can't remember a serious, meaningful conversation with anybody else in my life. And I can't remember any memories of anybody from my past life because they've all been replaced by her.
He told me that all the time, but the fact that he admitted that, in here tonight, like, that means a lot. Yeah, give him time, yes. So, but I did let them go, but I stuck around like oh no. Why? Okay, I did let them go, but I stuck around like I'm not gonna say it, but I keep telling myself this. Why can't I let go? Thank you, Bessie.
Someone say, why can't they let go?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but the reason you can't let go, it isn't about the love. You're just afraid to be alone and start over.
You know what? Yeah.
I'm not being mean, it's just the truth. It'd be the same for me.
Same for me in the past too, honestly.
It's just you're afraid to be alone and start over.
And also, you were manipulated.
That person.
And you were manipulated. You were literally, your ex is a narcissist. Like, she literally made you think, that, you could not find anybody better than, them. So, wow, that is awesome, especially hearing it from another guy. Yes. Okay, Matt said, wow, that is awesome, especially hearing it from another guy. He tells it like it is, just like me.
I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and I'm definitely not going to lie to you. Like, honestly, why am I going to bullshit you? Like,
there's no reason to.
No,
So
I mean, what do I stand to gain? I only want to help people in this world, no matter what shape or form it comes in. So
exactly. So
all I can say is I've learned a lot in my 11 years with her, and yeah.
oh, I love you.
I wouldn't be the man I am without her. I wouldn't even be half the fucking man I am without her.
Aww.
Like, honestly.
You're really going to cry, like.
No, exactly. Like, honestly, it's better. Like, I told every woman that I've ever dated in my life, not just, but dated before we did, that if you ever want to leave me, or if you just don't ever want to be with me, say it. Yeah, I may get upset, sure, I may get hurt or cry, but you know what? At least you told me, and you didn't cheat on me, and you didn't lie to me.
Right.
And I told every woman that.
He told me that in the beginning, the very beginning, like right when, like the very first, like day one we were together. He said, if you ever want to leave me, please tell me. Instead of cheating on me, and I said, absolutely, and I never said that. So, big facts. My half looked over and said, aw. That's good. Oh, I'm happy. I'm glad that, especially because he was more talkative, especially on those topics tonight, I'm glad you guys are opening.
Running on no sleep, so.
Well,
that's why
but also you're a good talker too, though.
Well, I mean, I try.
Yeah. But that was amazing, baby. I'm really proud of you.
Huh?
I'm really proud of you. Good job. Alright, guys. Okay, so we're going to give you guys 2 more minutes left for any other comments or questions that you guys want to say before we get off for the night. What's up? How are you? Because we gotta go to bed for our daughter's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, we really do.
So, the Big 10. Man to man, never to. Oh. Aww.
I appreciate that.
Looks like you want to cry, baby. You about to cry? You about to cry? You sure? We'll see you're about to cry. Thank you. The Big 10, or the Big 1-0. So, Toby, take you guys to bed. Yeah. Alright, you guys. We're going to head to bed. So, you guys have a wonderful night. And thank you so much for listening to us for the last hour.
I hope you have a great night. And I hope, if anything, something helped anybody tonight is all I can say. It's all I ever want to do. So,
yeah.
I hope it helped.
Yeah. And this will be on the TNT podcast. So, good night. Of course. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Matt. Everybody go catch and follow Matt. Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it, bud. But, alright. Bye. Oh, you weren't here the entire time? Oh, Jeremiah, you just missed it. You just missed her. You just missed it. Dang. Alright, good night, guys. So this episode will be on Tuesday, 9/12. So, but look out. TNT Podcast, remember. So, you guys have a good night. See you guys sometime this week.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Alright, bye.
Have a good start to your week.
Yes. Have a great week. Bye, guys. Shit. I'm gonna go to bed, babe.
Yeah, but so this is the end of episode 3 of our podcast. Make sure you guys stay tuned for episode 4, sure to come soon.
We really appreciated everybody that stopped and said hi and listened to our podcast. And if you guys have any other suggestions on what you want us to talk about, please, leave it in the comment section down below. And we love you guys so much. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!